everybody? It's your boy MCD. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get that off the screen. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy MCD, aka Young Broke Boy, trying to rich someday. And the draft lottery results are in. And I am sad because you can see right here, my Pistons fell all the way to 7. And it hurts my heart because I was hoping to get at least in the top 5. But I'm going to pause it and make a case that we could still end up with the player I want them to draft, which is LaMelo Ball. Now, we will not. I have a strong feeling we will not get him. However, I could posit a theory to where we could. Unless somebody trades up, then it's fair game. But with the standings now, if there's no trade-ups, which I doubt would happen, that there wouldn't be, here's how I see it. The Timberwolves just got D'Angelo Russell. Why would they need another ball handler that is not only a ball handler, but a guard that does not play defense? D'Lo does not play defense. They would probably put Josh Okogie next to him as he develops, so because he plays some defense. Warriors, they already have Stephen Clay. They would take LaMelo as a trade piece, or they would just take James Wiseman at that point. Hornets, I can't really think of a good excuse for them not to take him. Unless they like Cole Anthony more or Anthony Edwards. Because Edwards could go here with the T-Wolves. The Warriors in my head take James Wiseman. But if one of those doesn't come true, then it's fair game. Because they also just paid Terzier a lot of money. So unless they're going to ship him off, which is very possible, which would probably be their best bet, but what are they going to get for that contract and all that, right? But if that were to happen, then they're for sure going to take him. And my soul is going to get ripped out of my chest. The Bulls, Zach LaVine, ball handler, doesn't play great defense. He's not bad on the ball, but his defensive IQ, like off ball, is rough. So that also doesn't make sense. They also have a lot of young pieces at the forward. I don't know what they do. Take LaMelo probably out from under my nose, but what would they do? I can't think of a scenario where the Bulls, I don't know a forward? Wendell Carter is kind of small. Who's the dude with the foreign prospect, I believe? Is he not foreign? Could I just be saying that because his name? Whatever. I know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. The Cavs, they've taken guards the last 2 drafts. 2 small guards the last 2 drafts. They would be foolish to take another guard, in my opinion. Unless you just take the best player available, which is cool. But if you're actually trying to build your team, you just took Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. There is no reason. Hawks, I would do anything in my power to understand why, if they were to take him, they would do that. He doesn't play defense. Trae Young doesn't play defense. Trae Young is their future. He's a undersized ball handler who needs defensive players around him because he is just so small. So there's no logical reason they would take LaMelo, who his main flaw, his shooting, quote unquote, because they think his shot is broken, right? And his effort isn't always there on the defensive side of the ball. He's just long, so he'll get in the lanes, but like, do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And then we fall to my Pistons, who need literally everything. Because Derrick Rose, as much as I love him, is not the future. He is old. I want him to go to a contender because I love Derrick Rose, and I want him to win. There is no logical reason. We need everything. This is a full-on teardown. We need to ship off all these horrible contracts we have, or take on more if they're like 1 year or 2 years, and get picks if we're willing. Blake has to go. I love Blake. I hope he gets healthy and goes to a winner. I want him to win. But there is no reason to try and still. The Andre Blake experiment was trash. I don't know why we did it. I don't know why we didn't ship off Andre when he still had value. They're killing me. But also the thing about LaMelo with all these teams is they think his shot is broken and he can't shoot, which, true or not true, It's up for debate. I don't claim to know everything. They need. Well, no, because their spacing is kind of no, but D'Lo's there, so the T-Wolves taking him is really, really weird to me. That would be like a CJ Dame deal, which we haven't seen work yet. But they're both undersized. But LaMelo's not oversized as in like a Ben Simmons where he plays defense because he's like physically imposing though. I don't see it. I don't see it. They need to. I think they should almost trade this pick because they don't know how they're going to play with a fully healthy team. So unless they take a forward or a defensive guard, I don't see what they should look at trading this. They're trading down just a little bit and getting something else like another role player or something, some vets to start trying to make the playoffs because I don't know what taking LaMelo I think is a very, and that's not only coming for me because I want him on my team. I don't see what they do with D'Lo. Now they're going to take D'Lo and get rid of him. Can they get rid of him this? They can't get rid of him this summer, right? No, actually, no. He was before the. Yeah, okay, then you can. You can get rid of him this summer. But what? Oh, there's the summer shortened. I don't know how that's gonna work. I haven't looked into that. Yeah, I don't. No, okay. My for sure no is if I had to put my stamp of approval on it, and I'll be wrong. I've been wrong before. The T-Wolves don't take him, and the Warriors don't take him, unless they're taking him and then like dangling him as trade bait. Hornets, maybe. The Bulls. I feel like the Bulls' biggest need isn't a guard. Because for what Zach LaVine lacks in defensive IQ and stuff, I think they have. Actually, is Chris Dunn still in? Like, I don't love Chris Dunn as like a centerpiece or anything, but does he get the job done to where you start making some playoff runs eventually? I think a forward of some kind is probably where they should go. The Cavs, if they take a guard, again, unless it's best player available, if they take another guard, I'll eat my own sock. Hawks, on everything. If they take LaMelo, I will have again, unless it's best player available, I will have a heart attack. Where can I see him going for sure? Hornets. And again, unless somebody trades up. But out of this standings now, Hornets, Bulls makes sense. After that, if anyone else takes him, they are thinking further ahead than something I've already named. But that's just me positing and putting out my energy in the world that he falls all the way to 7 to my Pistons. And even if it's an experiment, he could be a bust. If he ends up being a bust, at least put some butts in seats because he is some showtime. Something to want to go see. But please, don't blow this, Pistons. We are probably a top 5 worst drafting team. I'm about to do a video on us blowing draft picks because we are sell artists and blow I'm pretty sure we missed out on Giannis and Kawhi. So did a bunch of other teams, but we are just trash. We are a tragic franchise lately. The mid-2000s, early and mid-2000s, we were good. Post-2010, we are playing like, man, let me just reminisce about the later Ben Gordon years and the Ben Wallace coming back for a second stint years. Let me just reminisce about how bad we were by this point. Let me reminisce about the Rodney Stuckeys, the Brandon Jennings, who wasn't bad. He just didn't. Something happened. I don't know, man. But the Brandon Knight, the Charlie Villanueva. Let me reminisce about our stink. Let me roll in it for a little bit, guys. All right, let me get up out of here. I just want to. Detroit sports are killing me lately, man. It's been your boy M City, and I'm out. Peace.